Let's look at the tail of the tape for this super fight. Hagler and Leonard. 32-year-old Marvin Hagler came in 1/2 pound over the former welterweight champion, Sugar Ray Leonard, 30 years of age, saying he is comfortable at 158 pounds for this middleweight bout against a man who, as I like to say, was born at 160. Well, I would say about an evenly divided audience here. Richard Steele with the final instructions.
All right, Angelo Dundee told me that he's going to bother Marvelous Marvin, make him pull his trunks down. Let's see if he does it. He said he has his trunks up around his neck. Now let's see if Angelo bothers him.
All right, listen. I gave both of you your instructions in your dressing room. I want to caution you again. Obey my commands at all times. Shake hands and good luck.
Good.
He speaks with a forked tongue. Didn't have the guts to do it.
Your old friend Angelo. Well, I'm just as glad that there was nothing of that kind. This has been a very professional presentation from the very beginning since it was signed. The fighters have acted in very professional style. Let's see what happens now.
Ray Leonard said that the first round is going to be the most important round of the fight. He says he has to win the first round and gain Marvelous Marvin's respect. Let's see if he can do it. And here we go.
Need I say, Leonard in white and Hagler in blue.
And Hagler is not boxing as a southpaw. I just don't like that at all. Why he does that, I'll never know.
Well, part of the closed-door strategy this week on the part of Hagler may well have been to work on this. Coming out at the beginning of the fight, opposite his normal weigh-in, Sugar Ray Leonard throws the first punch of the fight. By the way, speaking of the gloves, they are the tabbed variety with the thumbs attached to the body of the glove.
First punch by Hagler. Clean miss. Nice combination by Leonard. And Hagler's talking to him and smiling at him.
Hagler said he expected to get hit. He just wasn't too concerned about it. I'll take anything he can throw. Leonard has used all of this more than 21-foot ring so far. A brief flurry, no damage. Hagler content to cut off the ring, and Leonard
Good
with
right hand. Good right, solid right hand by Leonard. Now Hagler's mad. Now Leonard's boxing southpaw. Trying to do a psych job on Marvelous Marvin, and now Hagler's boxing southpaw. Tough to keep up with these guys. There's the shots.
Combination by Leonard. Right. Hagler waiting for the break. Under 30 seconds, round one.
That's him right now. Leonard is floating like a butterfly and stinging like a bee. But can he keep it up? Feinting, moving, moving, feinting.
Final seconds of round one.
Here's that. Well, that one didn't get in, but the left hook did, Tim.
Yeah, that was not the big right hand that we saw scored by Ray Leonard. The first serious punch of the fight. Round number two, scheduled for 12 under the WBC rules, and at Leonard's insistence. 12 instead of 15.
I just don't understand this. Marvelous Marvin is acting very, very cocky. But you can't let the other guy put rounds in the bank. He's much better as a southpaw, and yet he's fighting orthodox. I don't know why.
Just landed a left hook lead. Trying to kept that ring off.
Tim, if he fights orthodox style, he's not going to win this fight. He's going to have to switch around.
Well, that may be only a matter of time until he makes the switch, but it is a good question. I think each of them is trying to gain that psychological edge.
Yeah, but Tim, the rounds go in the bank. You need psychology good for a minute to make sure you win the round.
Holding and shows a smile to the crowd as Hagler bang on his body.
Lifting right hand by Leonard. Surprising punch for him. I think Marvin is making a mistake. He's trying to prove that he can outbox Leonard. It's not necessary. Just try to win the fight. And therefore, Ray has done a psych job on him.
Don't hold it, Ray.
The 1987 version of Sugar Ray Leonard, quite a different look, but some of the same old stuff.
A lot of grabbing, though, Tim. Starting to hold early in the fight.
Hagler may feel correctly that Leonard couldn't keep that up for too long, doing all of the circling and dancing he did in round one.
I'd love to know why he's not fighting as a southpaw. Fighting as a southpaw, watching Leonard in camp, he couldn't handle southpaws. Right hand by Leonard, combination to the body by Hagler.
30-second mark at round two. Good counter punch by Leonard as a lunging fist by Hagler. Hagler now pulls him for the first time in the fight. And Leonard punched his way out of that clinch.
Another combination by Leonard.
Final seconds of round two. Another miss by Hagler, and Leonard made him pay again. That's the end of round two.
He's landed 11. 20, excuse me, 11, 20%.
Round number three, scheduled for 12.
All right, now let's see. Now he's fighting as a southpaw. Let's see if there's any difference at all.
Leonard at the moment circling to the right, and Gil, you note that he does that more than most fighters do, and in your opinion should.
Well, and Tim, watching him in the gym when he did that, he was getting nailed with straight left hand.
There he goes to the right, now back to the left this time. Left landed by Hagler, his first heavy punch of the fight.
Much better as a southpaw, Tim. That's why I don't understand him giving Leonard the first two rounds.
Well, we scored them both for Leonard, and I would expect the judges did as well. They are Dave Moretti, Luke Filippo, and Jose Guerra. Las Vegas, Los Angeles, and Monterrey, Mexico. The judges. Right hand lead landed by Leonard.
Just a glancing blow, Tim. The way Leonard is moving, he's moving right into a straight left hand.
Body shots by Leonard.
Shot to the head by Hagler.
Again, the movement by Leonard as in round one.
Hagler was a little slow getting off that time, Tim. A little slow. Hagler outpunched him in that exchange.
Scoring to the body.
Working it out. Working it out.
Leonard's still showboating.
Come on, punch it out. Punch it out.
Right hand out of the clinch from Sugar Ray Leonard. Right hand lead scored.
Hagler's starting to lose his temper, Tim.
Now Leonard's confidence is building, and he senses that Hagler's losing his temper. He wanted that. He said, you've got to frustrate Marvin Hagler. A warning for pushing against Leonard.
But that was significant, Tim, because Leonard was able to push the supposedly stronger Hagler back. Leonard's mouth is wide open, Tim. Starting to breathe heavy.
Leonard continues to put a lot of miles on those new sneakers.
Good combination by Leonard, Tim. Right hand, left hook.
And the crowd's emotions.
Here we see the replays now. Nice combination by Leonard. Right hand to the body, right hand to the head.
Round number 4, both fighters on their feet early, but the stools were not out of the ring. The left-hand lead scored by Hagler. Real sense of purpose on his face now, as there should be.
Well, you know, Tim, we say that the ring is square, it's not round. But so far, Hagler has not been able to put Ray on the ropes or trap him in a corner where he wants him. Missing, missing, missing. Ray's very relaxed in there, thinking all the time. Richard Steele scored a couple of points for Leonard. Ray was holding, he said, working there. No holding work, and Ray sure did work. Nice combination. Oh, low blow. And a hard low blow. Now Hagler's boxing off the time, back to southpaw. He's a little confused by Leonard, Tim. I mean, really, he can't find Leonard at all. Straight left hand by Hagler.
Got the left hand, not a lot on it, but he scored it.
That's what we call a rangefinder, Tim.
He's had trouble finding the range thus far.
Looks like Leonard, to me, is going to nail Hagler instead of the other way around.
Good move by Leonard out of that corner. Hagler thought he had him there. Now Leonard scores a combination. Confidence seeming to build as each second of the fight ticks away.
Good body shots by Hagler, though, Tim. They're hard punches.
Hagler's body punches, he's got to land them. A little showboat punch from Leonard. That brought the crowd alive, many of them to their feet.
It's a great performance by Sugar Ray Leonard so far, Tim. Great performance.
Under 30 seconds in round 4. Well, good combination again. Leonard timing things perfectly.
I don't know why Hagler's laughing, Tim. The rounds are going in the bank.
Landed a left there. Leonard walking away contemptuously.
Shook his head and it didn't hurt.
The end of round number 4, and
right here, look at it. Here. When you don't have any respect for a guy, Tim, you can do things like that, and apparently Ray Leonard doesn't have any respect at all for marvelous Marvin Hagler. There it is again. Little low.
Was a little low. It was a lot low, but was not called and even warned. But nonetheless, it's the psychological effect that kind of play had.
Hagler's now landed 45 punches. I don't remember the 45 that he landed, do you?
Nope. Round number 5.
Did Leonard push him away?
I would say that this is almost a critical round for Hagler. He's got to make something happen. Good right hand by Leonard. Hagler trying to pull him into the corner, but Leonard will not go.
Looks like Leonard is starting to find the range more with his right hand. There it is again.
Right hand uppercut lead, and it landed.
Leonard is fighting up. Tim, he's looking to nail Hagler. Got nailed himself that time with that right hook.
Hagler still talking. Leonard would hope it's in frustration.
And it is, Tim. No question about that. Leonard is definitely frustrating.
Short chopping right landed by Leonard.
He has Leonard on the ropes. Can't hit him when he's on the ropes or in the corners. He's going to nail Hagler again. I can see the punches coming.
He just missed that combination, however.
Didn't miss that one.
Wild miss by Hagler. Leonard tried to make him pay, but Hagler got himself in a defensive position.
Ray told me that in the Mugabe fight, Hagler turned completely around when he missed, but Mugabe didn't make him pay. He said, I'm going to make him pay. And you see how he jumped on him then? Now Hagler's back to orthodox. He just doesn't know what to do. If I were him, I'd stay southpaw. His best bet. Now he's southpaw.
By Leonard.
Hagler's starting to get the range a little bit now, though, Tim.
Finally got him in the corner, landed a left.
Seemed like it's just was starting to get the range.
The conditioning of these two athletes is extraordinary.
Hagler's
solid right by Hagler.
He's starting to get the range, Tim. You can just see it.
That one forced Leonard to grab him. No question, Gil. Leonard stopped on the ropes for the first time in the fight.
And hit a couple of good body punches. Now he's punching back, but Hagler, Tim, he doesn't belong in there.
Into the round. Angelo Dundee. Let's go back into that round. The best so far by Hagler. A little muscling to set him up. A short left and a hard right from underneath, and that wobbled Ray. Knocked him backwards.
Here we see it again, Tim. A little closer range. There's that uppercut. Right uppercut. Tim, I think this is a key round. Has to be a key round. If Hagler can win this round, he's right back in the fight. But if Ray wins it, it's going to be a long way uphill for Marvin.
Well, I felt that Hagler had to make something happen in the fifth round, having given the first four to Leonard, and he did. We scored the last one for Hagler.
And so did Angelo Dundee.
You can hear that in the corner. Good combinations there by Hagler, counterpunching well. Better timing.
Ray is starting to breathe a little heavy.
We can see that near the end of the fifth round.
And Hagler's banging to the body, Tim. 3 solid body punches.
Well, Gil, this has been more than anybody could have expected thus far.
Tim, Ray Leonard has already proved what a great fighter he is. Hagler's starting to get the range, getting him where he wants him, and Ray is starting to breathe heavy. Ray now is going to have to nail him with a good punch. He's got to slow him up a little bit. Tried to do it that time. Nothing on it. Nothing on Ray's punches, Tim. Nothing at all. Beautiful move.
Great movement there. That was some of the old Sugar Ray. And a right-hand lead landed.
There's nothing on the punches, Tim. Marvin is very, very slow right now. Tim, too. He's just plodding in there.
Well, the pace has been furious. Even though Hagler didn't throw a lot of punches the first 3 rounds, he used up a lot of energy trying to cut off the ring.
Is he missing? Whoa! And Ray is doing nothing to make him miss. He's just missing.
Short punches inside by Ray. Hagler looking a little arm weary as Ray is right there to be hit. And Leonard punches back.
Hagler does not look sharp at all, Tim.
Hagler missed with an overhand right. Leonard, pardon me, with that long right. Short right inside, scored on the break.
Ray Leonard is holding and hitting. Twice Richie Steele warned him.
30 seconds to go. Round number 6.
Marvelous Marvin Hagler looks very, very slow.
Short chopping right hand by Hagler. Leonard was counting on the slowness of Hagler. He said he's lost a lot of speed. Final seconds of the 6th round.
Even when Leonard misses, Hagler's having trouble counting. But he landed a couple of good solid punches in that exchange. Ray looks very, very tired going back to the corner, Tim.
Out wide saying, throw more punches and flurries, Marvin. See what he does this round. We're in the 7th round scheduled for 12. Remember, it was Leonard who wanted a 12-round bout, not Hagler.
Hagler is just a little slow getting off, Tim. Gets Leonard in position. By the time he makes up his mind to punch, Leonard's gone.
On the other hand, Ray has also slowed his footwork pace, but he landed a good left hook, and he got one back from Hagler.
Hagler's was a harder punch. Nailed him again, Tim. Solid punches by Hagler.
Hagler finding the range, and Ray more flat-footed here, now backed up into the Hagler corner.
Look at how slow Hagler is, Tim. What Hagler should be doing is just banging to the body. Ray is moving his head. The body doesn't move, it stays there.
There he goes to the body.
That's where he should be banging away. Ray looks like he has no strength, then.
Well, he was just pushed back by a forearm from Hagler.
He's going to have to find it from somewhere. Tim, you know, a well-conditioned athlete, and I know Ray trained for this fight. A little tired now. He should get a second win, and he's going to have to get a second win.
Hagler getting Leonard in a flat-footed position again, but good movement by Leonard when the punches arrive. And he flurries back. Those were blocked by Hagler.
Just flashing. Hagler's landing the solid punches at this time, Tim. And Ray is very tired. You know, Tim, when you're a little tired, you're a little better puncher, too. You know, you got to be flat-footed.
Hagler's been able to pick off the last several combinations with his gloves. As he did there. And he smiles and laughs at Leonard, who gives him a grin back.
Oh, there we go to Muhammad Ali. A nice combination.
Working on the mind of Hagler. Hagler just keeps plodding ahead in his workmanlike style.
Those are the solid punches.
Yep.
Those are the solid punches. He has Ray in a little trouble now.
Bang into the body. Uppercut scored at the bell. They don't hear the bell. The end of round 7, the crowd on its feet. Eddie Petronelli asking for more aggression. Get a little rough in there. Round 8, a 12-round middleweight championship bout that has more than lived up to its billing, no matter what the outcome now.
Good solid right jab by Hagler, Tim. That's almost like a straight right hand when he hits you with it.
And as you pointed out in the first couple of rounds, the timeout here for some tape loose on the right glove of Sugar Ray Leonard. As you pointed out in the early rounds, Hagler not doing well fighting in the orthodox style as a right-hander, doing much better once he turns around.
Tim, if he loses this fight because he gave away those first 2 rounds, he's not going to be able to live with himself. Well, here we go.
A re-tape job on the gloves of Leonard. We are early in the 8th round. Unlike many of boxing's observers, Hagler never said this would be an easy fight. He knew what to expect from Leonard. He may not have known what style he'd see, but he knew he'd see a strong guy with a lot of heart and a lot of skill, even if they were somewhat rusty.
The one punch that I'd be using if I was Hagler would be a straight left hand to the body to set everything else up. He hasn't been using that as yet. He's throwing out wide left hand. Ray is going to have to get that second win, Tim.
Right hand jab starting to land now.
And they're stiff. They're not just little jabs. They're stiff. Good right hook.
Right over the glove. That backed up Leonard. Leonard bidding to become one of only 10 boxers to win 3 titles in 3 different weight divisions.
I can't believe Leonard's legs, Tim. Moving beautifully. See, there's nothing on Leonard's punches, Tim. Hagler's able to move right through them. Leonard hit him with a right hand, didn't move him. He was able to counter with a left hand to the body.
1 minute! Get out! Don't hold it, Ray. Don't hold it.
If I was Ray, I'd really try to load up and nail Hagler now. This guy's getting overconfident. They tried it.
And he took a left and pushed him back.
There's those body shots again. Look how much Marvelous Marvin misses that. But he doesn't get discouraged. He misses, he punches again.
Leonard standing there willing to trade.
Now that's a mistake. That is a mistake.
Short chopping punches inside, scored by Hagler.
Hagler is breathing very deep now too, Tim. He's gasping for breath. Not a one-sided thing here. Another punch after the bell by Leonard. 2 rounds in a row.
And a warning from Steele for that one. He tells Leonard to box. Petronelli tells Hagler to slug. Get out there and put some pressure on. Be aggressive. Brawl with him.
You know, Tim, all these fights have ebbs and flows. Now, Leonard was very tired before. He may be getting his second win, and Hagler may be getting a little tired.
Could be a telling round in that respect.
Vicious body punch by Hagler, though, Tim. Flashy combination, but only one of the punches landed.
He was able to escape, however. His footwork continues to be
Hagler
impressive.
was just so slow getting off when he has Leonard on the ropes. He should let that left hand to the body go right away. And then he can throw the other punches. But he looks for openings. By the time he looks, Leonard's gone.
Don't hold it.
Ray Leonard warned for holding again by Richard Steele. Again, Leonard flat-footed on the ropes, but Hagler not getting much done.
He's trying to hit the head. The body doesn't move. Just bang to the body. Nice combination by Ray.
There's a solid.
That was the best punch of the fight.
Hagler straight
Best
down the
punch of
middle.
the fight. For Hagler.
Hagler backing up Leonard into the Leonard corner. Short right uppercut.
He's nailing him now, Tim.
Right to the chin.
That's where he has to put that left hand.
Leonard in some difficulty. Hasn't thrown a punch out of this corner. Now he does. Trying to bang his way out.
Look at that determination on Ray Leonard. You talk about a champion.
What a display.
Absolutely gritted his teeth. Look at him go.
Again. In the middle of the ring, and Hagler stays there and punches back. A right by Leonard.
What a display, Tim. You talk about a champion, but he's got that solid rock to move, and Hagler just keeps methodically moving forward.
Under a minute to go, round 9. Most of the crowd here on its feet. Trading over there on the far side. Again, Hagler gets the best of it, but Leonard just keeps firing.
Leonard is punching in desperation now, though, Tim. Really trying. What a display.
Leonard holding on, and Hagler just slapping him.
He's tired, Tim. Look at those arms. Yeah, but he tries to be tricky. Nothing's going to help him, though, Tim. Not when he's tired the way he's tired now.
Hagler trying to find openings. Maybe a little arm weary, Gil. He's not throwing enough punches.
Well, we said they were going to have to fight, and they're fighting.
They're both exhausted from this round. That's the end of this 9th round, an incredible round.
There it was.
Straight left hand down the pipe from Marvin Hagler. And then Sugar Ray Leonard coming out of the corner where he had just had his hands up to protect himself and then battered his way out of the corner. Now there is a round, Gil, where I've scored that round for Marvin Hagler, but you've got a lot of emotion involved here. And I think in the minds of the judges, it's going to be hard to separate what they admire in this performance from what's actually happening. And a good finish again by Sugar Ray Leonard. And so who knows? But right now, as we see it, a very close fight with 3 rounds to go. Early rounds going to Leonard on our scorecard. The later rounds going to Hagler.
Looks like Leonard has his second win, Tim. He's bouncing, moving.
Tim Ryan, Bill Clancy with Jim Hill. This is round 9, scheduled for 12. Not often you can build something as the super fight and expect to get one. We've already had it here.
Marvin takes too long to get that straight left hand. He never throws a straight left hand to the body. He throws it wide. Should be straight. There it is, wide again to the body.
Work it out.
Gil, at this stage of the fight, you might wonder whether Marvin wishes it was a 15-rounder if he's unable to stop Sugar Ray in the next 3.
Well, that was the first battle that Ray Leonard won when he got this fight to be 12 rounds. Those uppercuts of Marvin's started to land now, Tim. Short little uppercuts that Goody Pettinelli told him to use in the corner.
He has scored the bulk of the scoring punches in the last few seconds.
Beautiful combination by Leonard. He just walks away.
Watch your head.
Halfway through round 10.
Tim, I think it's getting to the point where Hagler's going to have to land a couple of big, solid punches.
Good flurry by Leonard.
Richard Steele is doing a good job as a referee, Tim.
52 knockouts on Hagler's record at 62 victories. Sure, he didn't expect to see Leonard still here in the 10th round. Even with all of the respect that he accorded Leonard, knowing it will be a tough fight.
Richard Steele continues to warn Ray Leonard for holding, Tim. Now, after a few warnings, you have to do something about it, besides warning.
I don't think we're going to see a point taken away from either of these fighters.
Hagler is just so slow getting off. Unbelievable. I don't understand why he doesn't fire that left hand to the body.
Wild miss on a trick play by Leonard, and he paid for it as Hagler tagged him.
They're both dead tired now. Little Hagler is dead too, Tim.
Work it down.
Leonard has never been able to back up Hagler in this fight, even in the rounds in which he scored. Round 11. The You heard Angelo Dundee tell Sugar Ray he was 6 minutes away from the championship. Much of that, of course, is a confidence-building psych job. Whether that's the case is in the hands of 3 judges at ringside.
Tim, I think Marvin is going to have to win these 2 rounds to retain his title, and he's going to have to land some big punches.
I have Hagler at 5-4 with 1 even at this point, but a very close round in the 10th that could easily have been scored for Leonard. Dave Moretti from Las Vegas, Lou Filippo from Los Angeles. And
So slow getting off, Hagler. He's got the shot. Beautiful combination by Leonard. Right hand, left hook. As Angelo told him, he said, come back with the hook, and he sure did. Another left hook by Leonard.
Right hand lead.
Tim, it's a jab, but again, it's like a straight right hand. Solid punch.
Solid body shot from Hagler, and Leonard escapes off the rope. He lands a combination.
And moves
Hagler.
away. You know, you mentioned that Leonard was tired. Hagler's not fresh as a daisy either, you know. He doesn't have too much left. Damn it.
Hagler moving his hands without a lot of authority, but scoring some punches. The showboat again from Leonard.
Well, we have to call him the Miracle Man after this, Tim.
Well, you're not kidding.
Anybody can have that layoff, do what he's doing tonight. He's a Miracle Man. Never been done in boxing history. Never. Whether he wins or loses. And right now, he's winning, in my opinion.
Hagler missing wide open target as Leonard just leaned back away from the punches.
Beautiful move by Leonard. Tim, he has Hagler tamed now, Tim. Hagler can't let that left hand go, Tim. He should be throwing that left hand down the pipe. Just did it then. But that's what he should be doing all along.
Leonard has played with Hagler's mind throughout the fight, and by being fresh enough here in this 11th round as he looks to his corner at the end of the round. Leonard coming back slowly to his corner, but the little flurries that he fought in were enough to win the round the way we saw it.
I think so. Eye-catching punches.
He's tired. He's trying to win the round by flowing. I feel if you had that round, you had him going with it, but you know that. Spit it out.
And Marvin Hagler, as you pointed out, looking weary in his corner, Gil. And now a psyched-up Ray Leonard is on his feet.
Tim, and Hagler doesn't look very confident. He looks like a beaten fighter to me. Mentally beat. Whether he wins or loses, I don't know.
I think that was taken away from him, particularly in that last round. But it began right in the beginning. But Leonard on our scorecard won the first 4 rounds and asserted that middle dominance. He was so sure he could do that. And he was so sure that most of us who picked Hagler would be wrong. He could do this. They beckon each other out. Does Hagler feel that it all comes down to this 3 minutes?
Well, you know, Goody Petronelli in a corner, he was talking like it's about a 15-round fight. Where you started to get him going. I mean, I would have been a little more emotional if I was in the corner. There's Hagler for the first time threw that straight left hand down the pipe to the body.
There we go. We've got this close on our scorecard with Leonard slightly ahead. I think Hagler has to realize that the sentiment is just going to have to be with Leonard, that he's got to feel he's got to knock him out to retain his title.
But that's not what they tell him in the corner, Tim. They're talking to him like it's an IBM meeting or something. No emotion. Oh, good straight left hand by Hagler.
And look at Leonard just able to pick up the punches, move his head, and escape most of them. And Leonard flurries against Hagler, and now escapes from the corner. Ray Leonard is having fun in there right now. What a story.
He's looking at the corner. I don't know why. Well, Tim, we have to call him the miracle man of boxing. He doesn't need any help from the corner.
He sure doesn't. Not what he's accomplished to this point.
Well, Tim, he's giving this round away, though. Sugar Ray, you know who the fans think are winning the fight.
Less than a minute to go in the fight. Now Hagler with a little showboat. Some shuffle back from Ray.
Look at Ray Leonard. What a cocky kid.
Now this 30-year-old cocky kid, perhaps fainting weariness as he has a few times earlier in the bout, but also showing that psychologically and physically now he's in control.
Going to be interesting scoring, Tim. You know, do you like the plotting guy or do you like the flash?
Leonard busy on the rope. Hagler trying
There'll
to
be no knockout. No knockout.
Leonard in the corner at the end of this fight, but on his feet.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the decision of the judges. We have a split decision. Judge Lou Filippo scores the bout. 115, Marvin Hagler. 113, Ray Leonard. Judge Jojo Guerra scores the bout. 118, Leonard. 110, Hagler. And Judge Dave Moretti scores 115, 113. By the winner, by a split decision, and new middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard.
All right, I'm here with Marvin Hagler, and at ringside, we'll try and get Ray over here. Ray, while we're waiting for Ray, Marvin, I know you're incredibly disappointed. What's your feeling about the decision?
I beat him. I beat him, and he knows it. And everybody knows. I knew if it's too close. I told you about Vegas. No way about it, you know.
Marvin, he also said that you had K&O in your right hands. You hoped it wouldn't go this far.
Well, you know, I figured I was beating him good, you know. Oh, geez.
Now, how about the first 2 rounds? Gil and I thought that you really gave away the first couple of rounds by boxing in the orthodox style.
I stayed aggressive. I took everything he had. I made him fight. Come on, I won the fight.
Well, I know you're tremendously disappointed, but it was a tremendous show, Marvin. This was more than anybody ever expected in terms of a great championship fight.
They stole it.
Will you come back? Will there be more for you, Marvin? Will you consider another fight with this one being so close?
Not with that. No, I don't think with that. I have to talk about it. I have to think about it.
All right, Marvin Hagler. Ray.
Got an interview.
All right, a very disappointed Marvin Hagler, and it has to be an incredibly elated Sugar Ray Leonard. Ray, you told everybody you could do this. Most of us thought it was impossible, said it couldn't happen. You were absolutely convinced, weren't you?
Well, Tim, I am a nonconformist. I made a comeback. It was the defiance of history. They said I couldn't do it. They didn't want me to do it.
This is Juanita. Don't get concerned, folks. It's only his wife.
But you know, his mother's coming in. But you know, Tim, this is the greatest accomplishment in my life. Thank you.
Well, there's no question that it's the greatest accomplishment of any boxer's life, Ray. Here's your mama.
Mama.
You were expected to maybe put on a great show and maybe go a few longer rounds than a lot of people thought. Did you really feel that the course of the fight would go the way it did?
Well, Tim, everybody thought. I'm sure you felt the same way.
I did.
It was an impossible task. But like I said, this is the first time a young guy came up against an old guy in a comeback. I prepared myself for 1 year. Tim, I don't know too much more to say. I need to go home and rest.
I know you're going to sleep well tonight. You'll be a little sore, but it's been all worth it.
It was all worth it, Tim, and I miss working with you. We really do, you and Gil.
Well, are you coming back, or are you going to stay in here now?
Depends on the contract. Thanks, Tim.
All right, Sugar Ray Leonard, the new middleweight champion of the world in the single most stunning upset in boxing history.